Chiefs Hall of Fame kicker Nick Lowery is our guest. Time now. Again, I love this best time of the year, which is Nick Lowery tabbing his El Bandido Yankee Tequila Player of the Game. He was nails last year in this regard. He always picks a great player, and that guy almost always shows out, as well as your score prediction. Nick, who you rocking with?
Xavier Worthy. He really showed up in the playoffs. I'd love to say it's Hollywood Brown. We'll see. Certainly to be the threat and to establish early on a deep threat from him will really open up everything for us, assuming we have some good pass protection. But Xavier Worthy, I think that he's shown maturity at the end of the season, the big games, and so I'm going to go with him as our El Bandido. The man that founded it, Jim Bob Morris, was with me in training camp back in the day and then finished with the with the Packers. But they made sure, Jim Bob made sure that this is a first-class tequila. It's a $45 to $50 tequila that's really more like a $100 tequila. If you compare it with all the best ones over $100, it's right up there. It's won the double-blind awards from TAG and from Proof Magazine that you can't fake, you can't pay for, and it's incredibly smooth. And you and I have had our Blanco, whether it's in margarita form or as just straight shots, when we scored, and it is so smooth. And we say so smooth it's criminal, but what I love about it is most people think of tequila as having that huge bite, but when it's pure, when it's the Blue River agave, and when it's done first class the way it's done by El Bandido, it is really just a nice warm feeling, and it's one of the top tequilas anywhere. And you can get it at Gomer's and Macadoodles, Royals Liquor, Price Chopper. So we're growing, and you need to check it out.
Yeah, I mean, it is phenomenal. Again, Nick and I, we had it many a time when the Chiefs were scoring out at Arrowhead together, and it is absolutely delectable. I had some friends grab it. They were heading down on Labor Day to the lake. They said, what should I get? And I said, immediately, get some El Bandido Yankee Tequila. They got some of the tequila, and they were blown away with how good it was. On the Kansas side, you can also get it at Justin's of Lenexa in Lenexa or J&L Spirits and Wine in Overland Park. Again, Nick, it is always so damn good. Chiefs Hall of Fame kicker Nick Lowery with a lot of good points, and if you want to make a good call yourself, pick up a delicious bottle of El Bandido Yankee Tequila. Again, so smooth, it's criminal. Nick, always appreciate it.
Hey, guys, and also you can try it, because I tried it this week, hot chocolate with a shot of our Blanco. Works really well.
Oh, man. That sounds like what I need during this game. Everyone, it's the bye, and there's no better thing to do on the bye than pick up a delicious bottle of El Bandido Yankee Tequila. It is so smooth, it's criminal. And by the way, brand new, you can now break out the Bandido at the bar at Grinders KC and the one at Leavenworth with Stretch. So make sure you go out, get yourself a cheesesteak and a nice glass of El Bandido Yankee Tequila at Grinders today. Chiefs Hall of Fame kicker Nick Lowery. Nick, always a pleasure.
Thanks, buddy. And you know what? Let's all make a toast using the best darn tequila out there by a guy that was in training camp for the Kansas City Chiefs back in '83, ended up with the Green Bay Packers, Jim Bob Morris. Let's give him a little shake and applause for making a first-class tequila. And you know what? You can have one more extra shot during bye week.
By the way, if everyone's listening right now, you need to go out. You know what would help your woes of watching Chiefs football right now? Getting you the best damn tequila out there, which is El Bandido Yankee Tequila. They're now at Grinders, so if you want to hang out, go down there with Stretch. You want a great cheesesteak, you want some phenomenal pizza and tots, make sure you have that great food with a nice glass of El Bandido Yankee Tequila. Great neat on the rocks in the margarita. It does not matter. You will find yourself saying, this is so smooth, it's criminal. Chiefs Hall of Fame kicker Nick Lowery is our guest. Let's do our El Bandido Yankee Tequila Player of the Game. First and foremost, you were at the Lions game. You had a good time at that game.
I did.
I know. First and foremost, were you at the El Bandido suite?
I went to the suite, had a lot of time, especially in the second half with Jim Bob Morris, and man, it's it is really fun. Little extra shot of tequila. I don't normally drink much, but I did have a couple shots of tequila. Margaritas, the Blanco.
Yeah.
You can get them at Gomer's. You can get them at Macadoodles. You can get them at Price Chopper. Where else?
You can get them little Royal Liquors, J&L and Lenexa, J&L Spirits
And it's
and Lenexa.
picking up, by the way. It's sort of like that guy that doesn't get drafted. And then, like Duran Sherry, he comes in, he tries out as a punter, doesn't make it. He goes, I play a little safety. Then he just noticed every time they drink of Duran Sherry, i.e. El Bandido, it tastes better and better. Like, it's always good.
Anyone who's going to the Cardinal game today at State Farm Stadium, make sure you check out El Bandido Yankee Tequila. Go get yourself an El Bandido Yankee Frozen Margarita at Barrio Queen inside State Farm Stadium, or at the Barrio Queens around the valley. Go to Trevor's Liquors for El Bandido Yankee Tequila. Nick, we always appreciate your time. Have yourself a great day. And I'll speak for Andy. Go Chiefs.
That is a Chiefs victory coming your way, according to one Nick Lowery, which means, by the way, go to wherever you can find the best tequila out there, El Bandido Yankee Tequila, and go to Price Chopper, go to Royal Liquors, go to Justin's of Lenexa, any place that has phenomenal tequila. Make sure you go and ask for the smooth, the undefeated flavor of El Bandido Yankee Tequila. Make sure you also go to elbandido.com as well. But if you want on the rocks, if you want it neat, if you want it in a margarita, it does not matter. You don't have that harsh bite that a lot of tequilas give you. No. You don't need the salt. You don't need the lime. All you need is El Bandido.